afternoon. I just wanted to get this live together this morning because I'm going to make some baits for this weekend for the Shane Flint tournament. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I'm going to have a bunch of people up at the lake house. And I am going to be fishing. I don't know how, I'm sure I'm going to be fishing a lot. So I'm making some baits. And last week I had a few hits on the Rage Crawl, black and blue flake. But I'm making my eye crawl mold so I can do some Ned rigging. See, there's two. No way. What's up, John? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hey, Randy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm almost going as much live as Randy does. But yeah, I had a good weekend of fishing. Got on the board for Shane Flint's tournament with a 19 1/4. That's not going to do it though. I got to get those 20s and to get I think in the top 3. So I'm making some baits today. Good morning, John. I'm gonna make these eye crawl. I want to make these, and I'm making them in the floating plastic because I'm gonna try to do some Ned rigging this weekend, I think. All right, no problem. I'm gonna do some Ned rigging. Joe sent me some Ned heads over. He sent me some Ned heads over for the giveaway for the contest, the bait making contest. And that bait making contest, you have to have your videos in by June 1st. And then I'll probably do the a live stream with the voting and everything, probably the second week of June. As of right now, that's how it's supposed to work out. But I'm giving everybody till June 1st to get their bait making videos in. And then we will, I got a lot of nice prizes for it too. So I think everybody that enters is going to get something. But we're probably going to pay out the top 5 places. And then there'll be other prizes for like 5th or 6th to 10th on. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'm going to do June 1st. And then I'll probably do a live. I'm going to try to do a live before June 1st, but I don't know. I'm going on daylight June 1st. And that will be, I think that's a Friday. Or, I'm sorry, a Thursday. And so we'll see about doing a live video with the prizes. I want to show the prizes and all the sponsors, everybody who donated to it. I appreciate everybody that did. I know Carl from Chillin', Indiana. I bought a bunch of baits. He donated money to the cause. My Style Baits, Joe from Parabellum, Jason from JJ Drones. We got Basquatch, Fishing with Basquatch donated. I got Piss of Fun Reels, FishAngler. If you haven't checked out FishAngler yet, go check out my invite link on my video. You can get joined for free. Use my invite link. It helps me out. I don't get nothing for it. It's just to show them that I'm bringing traffic to their site. And it's free. You get to hook up with people like us that likes to fish. They're donating a big swag bag, it's called. There's shirts, there's hats, there's visors, stickers, there's all kinds of stuff in that package. And then also, make sure, not in this description yet, because I didn't make a full description of it yet, but in all my videos, you're going to see Fishoholics are in there. They're a big part of me. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just work with them. So my friends over at Fishoholic just donated a bunch of stuff too. There's some sunglasses and things like that. I think there's a hat. There's sun hats, and then there's face guards. So we're gonna get into doing that. We're gonna give that stuff away also. My Style Baits donated hats and some salmon eggs, like bead baits. So they donated that. So I appreciate everybody that did. We have I think we have 10 entries. So all the entries are done. We had a couple people drop out. Done because due to time restraints, they didn't have time, so they are dropping out, but that's okay. We have 10 and it'll be fun, and we have some great prizes. So today I'm going to do my eye crawl, but I'm going to use the Color Shift Blue Crawl from Dead On Plastics. I'm using that. I have this color. I ordered this special to see how the color shifting was. but I do use, all my stuff is from, I have itMolds, I have bait plastics. I'm trying to get all my stuff from itMolds. So if you haven't checked out itMolds, also in my description, great company. They have all your bait making needs at a really reasonable price. So go check out itMolds, and you won't be disappointed. So, all right, so let me move this down here a little bit. I'm going to show you this color here. So this is just a plain plastic right now, okay? So that's ready for colorant. And then here is the blue crawl. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to put a bunch of this in. I want it pretty dark. So we're going to see how this looks. It's almost like a brown, but it has green in it too. It's like color shifts. It's really neat. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's got like a color shift. I'm going to add a little more to it. Okay, and that's it. Let me get this cleaned up here. I always clean my nozzles so they don't leak everywhere. So we got that. So we're just making this. This is a pretty cool color though, but you can see it's got like a green color shift to it in the light. So it's brown and has a green. I don't know why they call it blue crawl if it's brown and green, but it is what it is. Okay, so that is ready to go here. Let me grab my injector, and I'm going to shoot this. I think I should probably shoot. Let me shoot my AI mold also. I'm going to shoot my AI mold too with this. So I got two different kinds of crawls. So let's keep it down here. We're going to do this here. Let me get my injector ready to roll. Here. So the injector is ready to roll. Let me get my glove. And we're going to inject the eye crawl. Constant pressure. This bait is awesome. It's really detailed. So we're going to inject that. Fill the sprue up. I don't know how well that's going to take. And then we're going to inject this. The other one, my razor crawl. So we're going to put that in. And we're going to see what happens there. And then I'm just going to get rid of all the other plastic. We're going to let that set up for a little bit. We're going to check the chat here. See what's going on. There's 2 people in here. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you guys. There's 1 person in here. So we're losing people, but that's okay. I figured there wasn't be too many people here today. So yeah, we're just gonna let this go. But yeah, I caught a lot of fish this weekend. A ton. I caught over 30 smallmouth. I got a video coming out tomorrow, premiering at 7 o'clock Eastern. So you guys are going to want to check that out. I caught a lot of nice fish. If you wanted to check. Yeah, I'll babysit your mom, John. From here. Tell her to get on the live. I'll babysit her in the live. So yeah, so it was cool. I got on the board at the Shane Flint tournament this weekend, which was my top priority, at least to get on the board. I didn't get in the top 3 though. I got a 19 1/4. Shane said I need a 20-incher to get in the top 3, which is cool. I want it to be like that. I don't want it to be easy, obviously, and it's not going to be easy with this tournament going on. There's a lot of great fishermen in there. She's on the way. That's funny. So, but yeah, it was great. I caught them all on a wacky rig. I tried a couple different things. I had a hit on a crawfish, a rage craw. It was a black and blue flake. It seemed like the darker colors were working because of the water clarity. So I had a hit on that, and I also had a hit on a black whopper probber. No, it's not funny. I get it, John. I get it. Yeah, I know that's tough for you, buddy. But it's your mom. My sister's actually getting surgery right now. She has a procedure going on. It's going to be a 2-hour procedure, and then she's going to be a 5-hour recovery, and then I think they're sending her home. So she's in. My mom just called me now, right before the live. I talked to her. So hopefully that's all good. So she won't be coming up this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. She'll be recovering. So Ace won't be up there this weekend. I can feel bad Ace isn't going, but it is what it is, I guess. But my kids will be up there, and my nieces will be up there, so we're going to have as much fun as we can. I was in a fight with a bee in the bait lab today, right before the live also. I had, I won, if anybody wants to know, but yeah, his thing was zipping around me. I gotta have to replace this O-ring in this injector soon. It's getting a little bit too loose. So I have a bunch of black and blue flake that I have remelts in this cup, and I'm thinking about making some of these crayfish in the black and blue flake also. So we'll see how much time I got. Homestead in the wood. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in. So here is these are the razor crawls right now. And this is not a dual mold. This is one mold that I had from a long time ago. This is a AI mold, but I transferred over to the dual molds. Natural State, what's up? Thank you. But there is that's a blue crawl. It's a color shift, but it's more of a brown, and it turns to like a green. So that's that. But I'm going to try these. I'm going to try Ned rigging this weekend a little bit more. I didn't do much of it last weekend, but I'm going to try doing it this weekend. So we're going to see. And it's just a brown. It looks brown to me. And once you get it up in the light, you see it changes to green, like a greenish and brown color. So we're going to do a few of these. And I'm not making many of these. And then I got my eye crawl. What I'm really gonna, there's a fly in here again driving me nuts, but if I get them, I'm gonna get them. And then there is the eye crawl right here. Simply in the net, how you doing? That's the eye crawl. So we're gonna use that for the Ned rigging this weekend. Let's see, cut that straight across, put that right there. So we're going to do a couple of them. Put this back into the microwave and heat it up again, guys. I'm going to put it on for 30 seconds. Get this crawfish all redone again. Put the mold back. My dog. My dogs like to stare at the neighbors. What are you doing? They're both looking at me out there. They don't know what the heck I'm doing. Stop. Dash. Stop it. So we'll see what happens here this weekend. But yeah, I got on pretty good this weekend. Got a nice video coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys would stop in, I'd appreciate that. I like having as many people in my premiere as possible. It helps jumpstart the video. If you can be there, please. Be active in the chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, go check out Fishoholic gear. Hey, Dashy. Here comes my neighbor over to pet him now, so they're probably gonna go nuts. Yep, Mr. Cunningham is over there petting him. So, but yeah, we're gonna check out the Fishoholic gear in my description of my videos. I got you. So Storm, it's beautiful here today. I had some crazy thing happen to me last night, buddy. I have to call you though and let you know. I'll have to tell you the story. If you're available today, I'll give you a call on the way into work. But I gotta tell you this story. Hey, Rocco, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm leaving for work at 2 o'clock today, so I wanted to get this live in. The bait making contest, I got 10 entries. I got 2 videos in right now, I think from Modog, Fishing from Modog and John. So go over to their channel and check out their videos. Give them a watch and see. Check it out. make a comment on their video about their baits. And yeah, so that's going to be happening real soon. No problem, Jordy. Yeah, it don't have to be long. It don't have to be a big video, you know, nothing like that. You can do it short. You can do whatever, anything you want. Yeah, so there we go. There. We're going to shoot these baits again, guys. Dash. You're eating stuff. Modog has it up on his channel. And go check out Small Waters on his channel. And check out their videos. Go make a comment. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. But I appreciate everybody that entered. We have some pretty cool prizes. First place is getting the Abu Garcia, the Vengeance, or the Pro Max spinning combo. Or the Vengeance bait casting combo. Along with some stuff. Now I am going to do a video, like I said, I'm going to do a video on the prizes just to show people what are the prizes. I really didn't want to put all the prizes up first because I wanted people to be interested in the baits. And I know it's probably, what up, wannabe? It's probably, I try to do the old reverse psychology thing, is I want people to be interested and have fun with the bait making and worry about the prizes later. But I guess it could work against you too, where people are worried about the prizes. So I'm going to announce the prizes after I did all the entries and stuff like that. So we're going to do the prizes, but there are a bunch of great prizes, and hopefully people that see the prizes will want to get into my next bait making video. And we may do another one of these. Probably not this year. I'm so busy with my schedule, with work and my YouTube and my other houses and things that I'm working on. So it's going to be really hard to do anything else. But I did want to do a contest this year with you guys. So yeah, so it worked out pretty good. Of course you'd want to have, you know, 100 people in it, but 10 people is plenty. It'll be a cool, because we're going to play all the videos in the live. I think I owe it to the people that spent the time to work on their baits and everything like that, is to play their video through. So that's what I'm doing. And it's going to be a little bit longer live than people are used to off of me. So, hey Doc, how are you, buddy? Making some of the eye crawls in the blue. This is called Blue Crawl, and it is from Dead on Plastics. It's got like a little color shift. It's blue with a little bit of green. Color shift when the light hits it. And then I made some razor crawls too. So I'm going to try these baits this weekend when I'm up at my lake house. I'm going to be Ned rigging these. I may Texas rig, but the Texas rig is a little bit small. So I use a 1/0 hook for the Texas rig on those baits. So we'll see what happens. So let's get these out here. And the black and blue flake was the color last week. I caught them all on a wacky style, and I was dead sticking it. It was very tedious and slow, but that's what they wanted, and that's what they got. So there's the crawfish right there. So we're going to cut these off, nick these off right at the edge. Nice and straight across. And but yeah, if you guys are browsing through my channel or anything like that, I don't know if anybody actually browses through it or checks out the description, but in the description I have the FishAngler invite app, so please go over and use that invite app. It helps me out with those, that company. It's free to join, so thank you, Keith, I appreciate that. So it's free to join FishAngler. It hooks up, you know, you can post your videos, you can post your pictures on there. You hook up with other anglers that like to do what we do, fish. You get to find new spots and things like that on FishAngler. And then also my friends over at Fishoholic, I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just work with them. And they provided some great gear for the contest too. So go over and check Fishoholic out. If you like any of their gear, please pick up some. They have some great shirts, hats, things like that. They make great sunglasses for a great price. Their sunglasses are unbelievable, and you're looking at anywhere from $24 up to, I think, $40. And they're a really good pair of sunglasses. UV 400. Really nice glasses. They have a bunch of different ones. They have like Pro Series, regular. They have some with bifocals in them. I have a pair of those also because it's hard to tie knots. So you can look down through the bifocal and it helps you tie your knots. So it's pretty cool. Gordy over there is real. He's been real generous with me lately. So I'm going to be getting into another fight with a fly here real soon. But I have the door open out here to get some air through the bait lab, because the bait lab can get very, very hot. So, but we're going to run a couple more baits through this with the blue crawl. And then if I have time, we're going to work out the thing. Also, guys, check out, I don't know if you've seen any of my links, check out my Facebook pages. Check out my bait making over at offthehookoutdoors.us. I appreciate it. You go over there. I have a few videos up. I haven't updated it yet, but I'll update it soon. There's pictures. There's some videos up there. I actually got to get in there and do that. But I'm probably going to wait till after Memorial Day weekend, because I know I'm going to have more footage and stuff and more pictures. So after this weekend, I'll probably update that. But if you'd like to buy any baits off me, please go over to offthehookoutdoors.us. Buy some baits. Tell your friends about me. I'm really looking to launch my bait making this year. It's gone pretty well for me so far. Not as well as I would expect. Hey, Daniel. But I'd really like to get my bait sales up. So if anybody would like to help in that situation, please email me. And we can talk about what we can do. But spread the word, share me out, you know, share my website, let people know about it. I got business cards made not too long ago, so I'm handing out business cards. I have a whole bunch on my boat where I'm out there. I run into people on the lake, and they ask me, you know, what I do or whatever. So I have a card that I give them. Just a little easier so they can remember, because when you talk to people, sometimes they don't remember. So, but yeah, I'd appreciate all the help that I can get with the sharing out of my channel and my bait making and things like that. Pass it on to your friends. Really do appreciate that. And I really appreciate each and every one of my supporters. I really do. I have fun doing this, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. And it takes a lot, you know, and you guys know how it is. You guys all have YouTube channels and things like that. But I really try to grind and get it done and get some stuff out there. So appreciate y'all supporting me. So we're going to do another shot here real quick. Do the eye crawl first. If you guys haven't checked out any of my lives from this weekend, you want to go over and check it out. It was a pretty good lives. The first live was a botch because my screen kept going black. And so I ended that. That's where I caught that 18. And I didn't measure it for the Shane Flint tournament because it was bleeding and I wanted to get it back in the water right away. So I ended it after I caught that fish. And then the second live, I ended up catching a 19 1/4 that got me on the board, and a few other ones there. And then Sunday morning, I got up early. My wife left Saturday night. I ended up losing my wallet this weekend, which was a pain in the butt. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it fell. I don't take it out on the boat with me, but I don't know what happened. I can't find my wallet anywhere. So maybe this weekend, but I had to go get a new driver's license. I had to cancel a credit card. I had to get a new debit card. So it was a pain in the butt, you know how that goes, but it is what it is. So I dealt with the situation, and I'll probably find it. The thing that sucks is I had like $120 cash in my wallet. So if anybody found it, they probably took the cash. But I looked at the park in their garbage cans to see if somebody found the cash and then threw the wallet away. I looked everywhere, so we'll see. Hopefully the kids are up there this weekend. They find it laying somewhere or something. I don't know. So, but that was pretty frustrating. But I had a great weekend of fishing. Sunday morning I got up, like I said. Keep an eye on your... Yeah, we already checked it. It's all done and good. We have the protection stuff, Daniel, so we're good. But I switched out my debit card and we canceled the other credit card, so we're good. But so Sunday I got up in the morning and I went out and I ended up catching over like 20-some smallmouth. So I have a video coming out Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern premiere. So hopefully you guys can get in that, support it. I really like to have a lot of people in my premieres. I think it helps jumpstart that video. So if you can, share it out, check it out, tell your friends about the video. And hopefully see you guys in the premiere. And then so after I cut the video Sunday morning, I came in I fished from like 8 o'clock to like 11 o'clock. And then I came in, I had to do some more work around the house to get ready for this weekend. And then I went back out and I did another live. And I caught a few fish in that live, but it was in the middle of the afternoon. It was kind of tough. And there was a lot more boats out there, and there was a few people in my spots. So I caught a few there, not many, but I have some catches on that live. So you guys want to go check that out, you can. So there's the eye crawl again, guys. Now it's getting into, it's got the like green tint view to it. Pretty cool. Cut that off, and I'm going to try to, like I said, use these baits for Ned rigging this weekend. I'm going to try to use Joe's Ned rigs, his Ned heads that he gave me. And he also donated a bunch of Ned heads for my Ned rig kit that I'm giving away. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and you know what's funny, Doc, is I really wasn't a smallmouth fisherman a few years ago. And I was just a largemouth fisherman. I strictly fished for largemouth bass and muskie. I always fish for muskie. But up at the lake, you know, it gets pressured, and the bass fishing was getting not, you know, we weren't catching like we used to. And so what I did was I was like, I know there's smallmouth in here. So I started doing my homework on the lake and trying to find a smallmouth. And about 3 years ago, I started getting on the smallmouth up there. And boy, are they fun to fish. You know, I mean, you catch a 2-pound smallmouth is like catching a 4-pound largemouth or 5-pound largemouth. Sometimes they just fight. So it's fun catching a smallmouth up there. I'm just blessed that there is smallmouth in that lake. And it's a pretty good lake for that. So it's nice when you're not on the largemouth, you can go try to find a smallmouth. And that's what I had to do. And I was worried about getting content and stuff made, you know, for my channel. When I started my YouTube, it was as soon as I started my YouTube channel, and I'm like, all right, I got all kinds of content with these largemouth. And then the largemouth bass started getting slow up there and pressured. I was catching fish, but I wasn't catching them like we used to. And I was like, I got to figure out something else. So I figured, go deep, you know, I have side imaging and stuff like that. So I started finding the rock beds and shale beds and things like that, and started pounding them, and really enjoyed it. So you know, that's like a nice, it is a nice, I'm actually going to do Ned heads too. I'm going to do a shot of Ned heads with this and use this green crawl and see what happens. Or this blue crawl, I'm sorry, not green crawl. It looks green and brown. But I'm going to do a set of Ned heads too with this. If I'm Ned rigging, I might as well have the Ned worms too. I have 3 3/4 inch paddle tails. That's all I have right now. I don't have different lengths of the paddle tails. Let's see where they're at. It's a two hole process. Let's see. Yeah, these are the paddle tails right here. I have 3.5 inch paddle tails. That's what I have right now. I got to get some more, but like I said, it depends on the sales of the baits too. You know, if I'm not selling the baits, it's hard to buy the baits if they're not selling the molds. I mean, so try to get, you know, what people want, but I got to have sales also to support it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to push my baits this year a lot, and that's why I built the website and everything. So, but yeah, I got the razor crawls made up. So I got what 8 or 10 of those. I'm going to take them out as a pack, and then I got the eye crawls right here. I'm going to make a few more of the eye crawls, and I got a set of Neds. I'm going to put a set of Ned rigs. Thank you. I got we'll see what happens with these Ned worms I'm going to use up there too. What the heck is it? Yeah, that fly. I'm going to be fighting that fly again. But this is the color shifting blue crawl from Dead On Plastics that I'm using. Yeah, and like I said, it's early. Like I consider it spring up there. There's that. If I see this fly here, I gotta get him. Gotta get him. He's in my bait lab. Come on. I missed him. So, but yeah, crawfish, I'm going to use them. And I have this color that I really like for crawfish too, Keith. See this orange? That's a really good spring color. I should probably make some of them, but there's like not enough time in a day to do everything you want. But yeah, that orange and black glitter is a good color for the crawfish. So let's see, we're going to shoot this again, guys. Put this up here. We're going to make the Neds and the brown here. Neds and the crayfish, I mean. Let's shoot the crayfish first. Crayfish don't take that much plastic. And then the Neds. The Neds take the most. So we'll see how that works. And we got to pour some in. We're down to the wire of the plastic here. That's all we got left. So we'll probably have one more shot of the crayfish. Here, let me put this back in there. Yeah, so, but yep, like I said, it was fun. But go check out itMolds in their website if you're interested in bait making. Check out my Invite FishAngler app. It's not in this description of this video right now. I didn't make the description up yet because it's not public. So once I get it done, the live, then I'll go in. Usually I do the descriptions before, but I found it doesn't matter if you do it before or after. So as long as it's not published yet. So I will do the description of this video after it's over. And then, but if you go to any of my other videos, you can go through the description and you'll see the itMolds are in there. The FishAngler Invite app is in there. And the Fishoholic, all their information is in there also. There's also, I think, Runkle, Angler, Tungsten, some other stuff in there. But go check out all the companies. I have a section that says check out these companies. Go over, go browse through their website. Maybe pick something up that you need. But definitely, if you're into bait making, go over to itMolds and check them out. They have all your bait making needs. They have everything. Glitters, colorants, lead mold, spinner bait, wire. I mean, everything you can make. And it's a really good price. So make sure you're going over there and checking them out. So we'll see. I'm working on something with itMolds here soon. Hopefully it gets in the works really soon. So we'll see what happens. But the crayfish baits, like I said last week, I threw a rage crawl, and I had a hit. It ripped one of the pinchers off, you know, one of the claws off of it. So I did have a hit on it, but it wasn't enough to switch over to the crawfish. So this week I figured I'll have time to experiment a little bit. So I'm going to have some crayfish rigged up on a Ned head and maybe a Texas rig. But the water was only 62.1 degrees last week. So it should warm up this week a little bit. I'm going to say 65, 66 degrees maybe. It depends on how warm it is up there. But the shad spawn is a really good time up there. Now the smallmouth are spawning right now up there. And they're on their beds, but the clarity of the water wasn't that great. That's why I thought the darker colors were working better. And it was hard to see the beds. When I went back in the cove on my live on Sunday, I think it was, I could start to see, I was seeing beds, but they looked like they were bluegill beds. So, but when the shad starts spawning, that's usually when it gets to 70 degrees. It gets pretty good. Everything starts getting more active in that. So here is the blue crawl. It's more of a green. And as you heat up your plastic, your colors will change a little bit too. That's why a lot of people use the multiple cavity baits so they could shoot it all one color, like 15 baits at a time. But they're really expensive, those molds. I'm not selling that many to justify me buying them all right now. But there's the Ned worms, and that's a color shift there. You see it goes into brown and green. So our treasured home. Hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. So we got some Neds here that we're going to take with us this weekend. There's one that's dented, but I'll use that. I won't sell the dented stuff, but I'll either throw it into my Oops bait packages, and I do sell baits cheaper with like denting or something like that. I really haven't found an issue with the baits that are dented. They work just as good as the other ones, but I just don't want to sell them. You know what I mean? I won't. Once the plastic falls on the floor, I throw it out. So I don't like to sell the dented stuff, but I'll use it myself. Or I will put it in a Oops package if it isn't too bad and use that. Okay, so we got a bunch more. I'm going to shoot another crayfish one. And we're good on the Neds. And I got a bunch of Ned heads in my box already. That's another thing. Sometimes you can have too much stuff and you don't know what to put on. But I pretty much have a pattern upper that I use certain things. So there's the Ned rig going back there. Remelt this down here. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Really do. Our treasured home's in here, living in. I don't know what that means. Yes, I can, Daniel. I got different plastics. There's Drop Shot Finesse, which is super soft. I have Craw Tube, which is a little bit more durable, stiffer. They make a saltwater that's really stiff. There's a jerk bait. There's a jerk bait plastic. I have a worm plastic, and I also have, I have a worm plastic here. So I got a bunch of different color, or different, I don't have the saltwater anymore. I used my saltwater up. When I went down Ocean City, I made a bunch of plastic and used all my saltwater plastic up. But you can mix it too. You can put like soft and, you can put like Drop Shot, and you can get different consistencies, whatever you want. Quarter cup of this, cup of that. Hey, Crossover, what's up, buddy? So yes, you can change the different, like the durability too. And the more durable it is, the harder the plastic, the stiffer the bait, basically. But this is a floating plastic, either sinking plastic, and Do It Molds has plastic. They have hard, soft, stuff like that. Now, when you have it really, really soft, they tear a lot easier. Now, as a bait maker, I prefer my baits to be as soft as I can get them, because if they rip or something, I throw them in the bottom of the boat and I could remelt them down and use them again. But for somebody that's buying the baits, I try to put a little bit of durability in them so it lasts longer. So a paddle tail with like a Drop Shot Finesse plastic will tear after a fish or two, actually, and the tails will rip off. So if you want it for like a jig trailer, you're going to probably want a swim bait. I would probably add a swim bait plastic to it. And then I would add a little bit of the finesse plastic in there to give it some more, a little bit less, it'll be more flimsy if I did that than I would with the just having the swim bait, because the swim bait is a more durable plastic. So that's what you got to watch with your baits. And I can make any combination you want, really. But I may throw a swim bait on this weekend. I don't know. There's so much different things to do with stuff. And this weekend I took out only 9 rods with me. I probably got over 50 rods. And I picked the 9 rods that I took on a boat. And having 9 rods on a boat by yourself can get a little overwhelming. But usually it's 9 or 10 rods I take out. But when I take out the kids or somebody else, I'm only taking like 5. So, but it was my first weekend on the lake, so I have to feel it out still. You know, see what's biting, see where they're at, water conditions, you know, weather. I mean, there's all that factors that's involved, and I get into it all. I mean, I'll study it, and I'll be looking at weather here probably Thursday. Start looking at the weather forecast. You know, and another thing with that, guys, is I don't know how you guys feel about the weather, but people in the weather industry usually get the weather wrong. I don't know why, but they do. So what I do is I have an app it's an actual radar, so I can see for myself what's coming, what's going, you know, stuff like that. You know, you'll get the temperatures and all that are pretty spot on with the weather channels and stuff like that. But I really like looking at the radar myself to see, you know, see it for myself, really. Just so I know myself. Okay, I will. I'll text you my address after this live, Daniel, okay? But I've been really hitting it hard on Facebook also. Daniel and I've talked about some things in the past, but yeah, I've been really concentrating on my YouTube channel as first on my list, and then I've been really concentrating on Facebook, posting things and reels and stuff like that, trying to get out there with Facebook, and Instagram not so much. My TikTok, I have like 600 subscribers. Thanks, Daniel, I appreciate that. My TikTok, I'm almost ready to just stop the TikTok thing. I mean, I have 600 subscribers, but I don't know. That just doesn't seem like it's for me, the TikTok thing. I don't post a lot on there. I post some, but if you're not posting every day, you'll gain subscribers when you post. I'll gain, like if I put a video up or a reel, if I post on TikTok, I'll get like 3 to 5 followers. And then if I don't post for a couple of days, it goes back down. Okay, no problem. What's up? You wanna call me, or do you wanna ask me it on here? It don't matter. It don't matter at all. Sticker Mule has keychains for $19, so you guys know. I'm just going off camera here. I'm looking at some of my baits here that I want to see what I want to use. Okay, that's no problem. Hey Daniel, you know this mold, buddy. There's the wax wigglers. I make a ton of these. Wax wigglers, awesome. Awesome little bait, guys. But I'll be buying some more during fishing. Like if I'm starting to sell baits and things that people are actually wanting and referring stuff. What's up? Thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. Tommy Temper, what's up? Yeah, YouTube is my passion. You know, my first choice, and then Facebook is second. And I've really been trying to get on Facebook and doing a lot of stuff up there. So let's see. This should be done. Yeah, that's done. There's the crayfish right there. Very detailed. There's the top of it. There's the bottom of it. It looks really good. So I might be able to get one more shot of this crayfish in here. I think I will be able to. So I'm going to try one more shot. Try to get all the use out of the plastic you can. So I'm going to put that in there. The sprue I'll cut up and put back in there. all that going, and I think I should have another shot. I don't know how the hell I got cut. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here. Here's that fly again. Come on, buddy. Come this way. People coming. Come on. You see me fighting a fly. Oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. How's that for content, guy? Me swatting a fly on the live. Missed him every time. Little quick sucker. There I got. Oh, I hit him and he didn't go down. Man. He's still here flying around. Yeah, we're going to be able to get one more shot on this crayfish with this blue crawl color here. And there's the blue crawl Neds. That's going to be a little stiffer Ned rig, but that's okay. It'll be durable. Hopefully I catch him on it. So we will shoot this crawfish one more time, guys. I made this purple out of a couple in my last video. Purple with the silver flake. That's a good color too. That's a mix of a bunch of different pucks that I had. And I made that purple up. Purple's good for like a ribbon tail worm, you know. I made jerk baits with it also. That's not a bad color for like a crawfish also for darker water. Okay, so we're going to do this. And we're going to shoot this last crawl with this. Fishing gang, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. And that'll be it for this. And what I'll do is you'll see that there's some stuff left in there. And I'll leave that get hard. And I'll let that go. And then I will use that to either add to another, when I shoot it again, that color and another bait. Or I'll mix that with a bait. Now, I've never mixed a color shift with anything else. So, we'll see how that goes whenever I make a video or something on that. So the crayfish are done. So I made the crawfish right here, the eye crawls, which I'm going to be trying to Ned rig them. I may Texas rig them. I made the razor crawls right here. I made the Ned worms right here. So I'll be trying to do some Ned rigging. That's what I'm doing today, fishing gang. I'm making some baits, making the crawfish, the eye crawl. And now I have a bunch of black and blue flake in here. I can do translucent, yes. I got all kinds of different plastic in this one, this black and blue flake. So I'm probably going to shoot. I don't know what I'm going to shoot. Maybe I'll shoot some black and blue crawfish. Cool. Maybe I will do that. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll add salt to it. That's what I'll do. I'll do that, guys, for you next. I'll do the black and blue, and I'll show you what I have in my head here, what I want to do. But I'll do the black and blue crayfish. Okay, so switching colors, I have there's nothing on the injector, so that's a good thing. When there's plastic on there, you want to clean that plastic off and all that stuff. So we'll set that down there. I am going to move the camera for you guys so you can see what I'm doing here. Let me get it situated here. Got this. What I like to do before everything, I use my old Simple Green. Simple Green I'm not sponsored by, but if you want to sponsor me, you can. Simple Green, I use a ton of you. I use a ton of Simple Green. Great boat cleaner too, guys. Simple Green cleans everything. And it's non-toxic, it's okay for the fish, all that good stuff. So, but Simple Green is I use it to clean all my stuff, basically. Use it to clean your house, power wash things and all that. So, Simple Green, if you're out there looking for somebody to sponsor, I'll drive the Simple Green boat. I think that'd be cool, actually. All right, so we got that down here. Let me move this so you can see it. So we got a bunch of the black and blue flake, okay? A ton of it here. So let me pull out all this, and there's a bunch of stuff in this cup also. Now this is what I do. I take this all out. There's black in here, just plain black. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put all the little pieces in here, and we're gonna cut this all up. This black is the worm blend. I know that. You want to keep an eye on what you're using too. This is very soft. This is the black and blue flake here. So that's all going in. And I may add some more blue flake to this. So I'm just cutting all the plastic up in here. This one is the swim bait blend. Is a little bit harder, but that's going to go in. So I'm using a couple different combinations of different hardnesses of the plastic. So, but it'll be good for the crawfish and for the so let's see, we're going to melt this down. I'm going to put the black in last because this cup's full. So I'm going to put this in, throw all that in there, throw some of this black in there. I'm going to put this on for 3 minutes, and we're going to let that go for a minute. And I think Daniel said something. He had a request or something, I don't know. Let's see what he said. Hey LB, how are you? Thank you for coming in. How about some translucent green with black flake soft pathos, and I'll buy them from you. Yeah, I can make you those. You want me to make them now, Daniel? Is that what you're asking? I'm sorry, I don't know what you said before, but if you want me to make them for you, I can make them. You want me to make them right now? If you want me to do that, I can do that for you. I can stop this other plastic. If that's what you want. Let me know if you want me to do that now. Or at least let me, here, let me get this purple out of here. Here's a nice big puck of purple or green. We're gonna put that on the side. And we'll clean out this purple. Hey Daniel, what green do you want? Do you want a green pumpkin? Do you want a watermelon green look? Or do you want like a brown pumpkin or your green pumpkin or watermelon green? Let me know what you want. And I can make that for you right now, buddy, if you want. Let me know. Here is that's black. So we got green pumpkin. Okay, so we got the green pumpkin right here. So I'll use the green pumpkin. You want it translucent with black flake, you said? We got that. We got the black flake right here. I can do that for you. Let me clean out my cup real quick. I can make that for you. And all the baits are priced on my website, and then the shipping. You know, I was offering free shipping for all last year, and I ended up just losing money doing it that way. So I had to get with the post office and get a shipping cost, and I believe it's $6.95 to ship it. So just so you guys know, there's a shipping cost, and it's all on the website. It's the baits plus the shipping. Like I said, I can't afford to do the free shipping anymore. It was getting too expensive, along with all my giveaways and stuff like that. Like me doing all that stuff, it was tough. So, okay, there is the plastic. Now this is all melted. Let me show you this real quick, Daniel. So here is the black and blue flake plastic right now. And I'm going to add this chunks of black into it real quick here, just to get it all melted down. So I'm just going to cut all the black plastic up in here. You said you want paddle tails, right? So I'm just doing this now just to get it all in there, and then I'll set this off to the side and I'll make your baits for you. Do you want it light, Daniel? I'm just asking you so I can make it right for you. Do you want them very light, like a light green with the green pumpkin? So there is all the black in there, and it's all melting up nice. But that's the black and blue flake right there, and that's majority. That's my favorite color, actually. I use this in clear water. I use this in dirty water, and it works great. So I'm just going to let that go in there, let it harden up, and I will make, I do probably got to add a little bit of black to that too. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to see what Daniel said. Let's see what he says, if he said anything. Green pumpkin. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Do you want me to do it translucent, buddy? Like pretty light? I'll go light on it. Or do you want it a little darker? It's up to you. But you said translucent, so I'm going to go with the translucent. I'm going to get the swim bait plastic right here. Hey, Lowballin', what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in, brother. There's another guy right there who is on. He has great content. He's on Facebook, YouTube, growing rapidly. Just a great guy. He's helped me out a lot. So, Lowballin', thank you, man, for coming in. I appreciate you. But go check out Lowballin' Outdoors if you haven't. Let's see here. We're going to do that. Yep, no problem. Yeah, great channel, guys. Go check out Lowballin' Outdoors. Facebook. I think he's at an Instagram and YouTube, so go check him out. I made some crawfish for those that are just getting in. There's the crawfish. That's the blue crawl. That's a color shift. That's a brown and green color shift. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but that's a eye crawl right there. And then I made some Ned worms out of the same plastic because I had a little bit left, so I made some Ned worms. I'm going to try Ned rigging this weekend. And then I made the razor crawls right here. So that's what's going to be used. So now I have the swim bait blend in here. I'm making some baits for Daniel from Living Man Outdoors. We're going to go clear this out. We're going to put it on 2 minutes, and we're going to let that go. We got the green pumpkin. Fishing time, let's go, buddy. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We're going to use the green pumpkin. We're going to go light. And Daniel, you said the black flake. Yeah, Ned fishing. I'm going to try that this weekend. I was dead sticking a wacky rig this weekend. I caught probably over 30 smallmouth this weekend. All right, so Daniel, I already got your stuff, buddy. I just seen it come up on Venmo or PayPal or something. So I will make you a bunch of these paddle tails and send them out to you. I'll send them out to you. I'll make them right now, and I'll probably send them out tomorrow. And I don't know what you guys think. Lowball, and if you're still in here, Daniel, you're in here, and everybody in this chat, I wanted to ask maybe a little bit of your advice. Do you think that I should do like a... I didn't drop the video yet. It's going to happen Wednesday, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, buddy. So please stop in, because I want a lot of people in the premiere. I like to have a lot of people. I'm back up. I seen it, buddy. I will. What I'm going to do, Daniel, is I'm going to make them today, and then I will ship them out probably tomorrow. And that brings me to the next question for everybody in the chat. Do you think I should do... I've seen people doing this on their lives, or do you think it's too obnoxious to do like a selling live, like me come on here and say, okay, who wants to buy baits? If you want to buy the baits, I'll make them for you right now. Do you think that's too like obnoxious to do? Or do you think that's something that I should do, like, you know, do a bait making and you can purchase, and I'd make the baits for you right here on a live and then send them to you? Do you think that's something that I should be doing, maybe to help sales? I'm just asking your opinion, guys. Like, would you get on my live and say, oh yeah, I want you to make me, like Daniel just did right now, and said, I want the paddle tails, and like sent the money already? I just don't want to get too like obnoxious with things and say like, hey, I'm making them right now. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I just wanted to get your opinion. You know, like making a bait making and selling them, or me just doing a sale and making whatever I want. Like if I got a request to, like, say Daniel today wanted these baits made, I'll do that. But do you, hey Chris, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. But do you think that if I just start making baits on here and say, hey, they're for sale, I want to sell these baits to you guys, this is like, you know, a buy, sale, or something like that, I mean, do you guys think that would be okay to do? Because I was thinking about that, but then I have to think of the way I want to do it. Like if I just get on here and make baits and say they're for sale, maybe give them, maybe in the lives I get them discounted. If you buy them off my live, you pay full price. If you buy them on my live, maybe they're $2, $3 cheaper or something like that. But you still got to pay for the shipping, because the shipping is just so expensive right now. It's unbelievable. I have to charge for the shipping, but I can charge less for the baits is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm just trying to get opinions. I like the idea. It's just that, like I said, I don't want to come across as too obnoxious to people and be like, oh, buy my baits now, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know. Okay, so I'm heating that. Shipping does suck. Yes, it does. So there is my last eye crawl right there, guys. So that's done for the day. And we are going to put in the paddle tail mold for Daniel from Living MN. So we're going to put that in there. And we are going to put, where's the paddle tail too? And here is the paddle tails that I'm going to send to Daniel. And what I like to do is I will oil these up. I like to get the tails oiled so they come out really easy. And he wants floppier the better. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to add a little bit of finesse plastic to that. So hold on one second. Let me get the finesse. Where is the drop shot finesse? Drop shot finesse. Let me add a little bit of the plastic. Man, is that hot. Always wear your safety equipment, guys. We're going to add this. We're going to add a little bit. We're going to add the drop shot finesse plastic because he wants it floppy. Snake River, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. And I should have the Sturgeon Ninja. Okay. The Sturgeon Ninja's bait box made after Memorial Day week. I'll have that, Snake. So Sunfish King sent me the address. So those baits will go out probably after Memorial Day, so you know. I'm going to add a little more of the drop shot plastic to this. There we go. So you got a little bit of, okay, cool. No hurries. Yeah, no problem, buddy. It's just I'm so busy with life and work and family stuff. But yeah, I'll have that. I got that in my notes, and I got the address, Snake. And if I need the address again, I'll just go to Sunfish. But I think I have it in an email. He emailed me. So I'll have that out probably the week of Memorial Day week. I'll get to them and send them out. And you're getting a box full of the worms, probably some swim baits, and some crayfish you'll be getting. So, and it'll be mixed bag. It'll be mixed colors. So, all right. So this should be adorable. Daniel, it'll be, you know, with the swim bait plastic, but I added a bunch of the finesse plastic to it for you. Okay, so we got this. Now let me get down here and let me move this camera so you could see right here. There's my creaky arm. Okay, so there's the plastic right there. I am going to add this green pumpkin. 1, 2, 3. And it's very light green pumpkin. So there is the green pumpkin. That's very, very light, Daniel, right here. So I don't know if you like, it's almost like a yellow right there. If you want me to, I'm going to add some more to that. Definitely, because I don't like that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 5 more, and we'll get it to that green hue. There we go, right there. Maybe even a little more than that. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to add some more of this green to it because it's not green yet. There we go. Now it's turning that color. Okay. So that's what we want right there, Daniel. And this black flake will make it a little bit darker. It'll be like a translucent, but it'll be darker. So there is the pumpkin, green pumpkin right there. Are you good with that, Daniel? Do you see that? Okay. I'm going to add the black flake to this now. Yeah, there you go. Is that a good color for you, Daniel? I'm going to add this black to it. The black flake. It'll darken it up a hair. Yeah, that's looking good. And I'm not going to go any darker than that. I think that's fine. I think that's exactly what you want. That is exactly what you're asking for, and I'm giving it to you. And that's what you get with custom baits. I can make it exactly the way you want it. That's the positives of ordering custom. And I work with everybody on their baits. And if you don't want the color public, I don't do that either. I can keep it between you and I, but I'm not going to lie to you. I may use your color myself, but I won't go public with it. Okay, so that's done there. Let's I'm going to put this in for a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes, a couple seconds, just to get it to the viscosity that I want. And we'll shoot them. I think you'll be happy with these, Daniel. And they're going to have some good action on them too. Yeah. I try, buddy. I try to, you know, like I said, I'll work with you any way I can. We can email, we can call on the phone, we can customize baits, colors. If you have a special color you want me to match, I can match them. We can make up colors, whatever. We can go as far as your plastic content. What you want is your plastic. So your the flexibility and your durability we can do. And then also the colors. So, yeah, we can do it all here. One call does it all. Okay, so there is that. And I'm not going to show you me shooting them. No, I didn't know that, Daniel. Congratulations, brother. That's awesome. Congratulations. You didn't tell me that. That is cool, man. It was cool you announced it on my live too, buddy. I'm going to have to put a post out there or something for you. That is awesome, Daniel. I'm happy for you, buddy. Tell you what, boys are easier than girls. Yes, I would be excited too, buddy. Yeah, boys are definitely easier than girls. Emotionally, it's crazy. I have a girl and a boy, so I know. The girls are tough. My daughter is tough. All right, so there is it. I think you're going to like this color, Daniel. So we're going to let that set for a little bit. Now, let's talk about this thing. When did you find out you were having a boy, man? Lambo drives Zambo. Thank you for coming in, brother. I got 2 daughters. Tough. Yes, it is a tough job. Emotions run high, and I have a 13-year-old that is going on 28. So it's like really tough. She says stuff to me sometimes that leaves me speechless. Like I'm like, and I get frustrated and I just walk away. Yeah, it's tough, but I love her to death. I mean, that's my, you know, that's my baby girl. Always will be, and I try to do everything for her. But yeah, It's tough raising girls. I could imagine. And people that have 2 and 3 girls. Woo. So you knew Friday. That's awesome, man. That is so cool. And you're going to have to tell me about this sponsor thing too, Daniel, next time I talk to you. That'll be really cool. I'd like to hear about that also. But congratulations, man. That's exciting news. That's awesome. Did you, I don't want to know his name, but did you already have a name picked out, buddy? I know you only found out Friday, but I didn't know if you had a name picked out for your boy or not. You don't have to say it on here if you don't want to. I'm just asking if you have a name picked out yet. But that is so cool. All right, we're going to be revealing your color here in 1 second, Daniel. Well, not 1 second, but a couple of seconds. And I'm not even showing you the... Ooh, they're nice and fluffy. Russell Daniel Brown. That is awesome, dude. The next fisherman in Living MN. That is awesome. My son is so excited for this weekend. He's like, Dad, are we in any tournaments? I'm like, no, I'm in the Shane Flint tournament, but he's not in it. What I would really like to do eventually is get a father-son or father-daughter, a family team tournament. I think that would be really cool, Daniel. And maybe that's something, if anybody would like to work on something like that, maybe for next year. I don't have the time to do it this year. But Daniel, maybe that's something we can work on or talk about. I would love to do like a family tournament, like a, you know, with your kids or family, your wife or whatever, you know, just a family tournament. And have like biggest fish or total length. It depends how many, you know, how we would run it with, like, you know, how many people are in it. 2 people, you can only fish with 2 at a time or something or whatever. But I would like to do a family tournament. I think that'd be cool. Somebody came in. I don't know who the hell it was. Somebody's barking up there. Okay, so let's see. So these are soft, Daniel. They are soft and they have some durability. I'm going to try to pull. Nope, I'm not showing you the color yet. And we'll give it a couple more seconds here. And I'm going to go walk outside here just to see if somebody came here. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. But you'll still hear me though, I think. I don't think the sound will break up. So let's see what we have here. Hi. Hi. You guys ready? Come on, you want to go in? All right, we're going to let the dogs in now. Come on, Hopes. Everybody in. They've been out too long. They probably want to drink. Go ahead. Get in there. Good girl. Good boy. I'm not giving you a treat yet. You'll get a treat later. All right, so yeah, I don't know who was here, or if it was a delivery or what. But also, I wanted to let you guys know, I just picked up a Yolatex stick. I'm back. So I just picked up a Yolatex stick. So that's exciting. That's like having a cameraman on the boat. So I'm going to try that out this weekend. That'll be cool. All right, Daniel, I think you're going to like these. Woo! There you go. The translucent green pumpkin with black flake. That is pretty awesome color. So we're going to cut these up. Cut these nice and straight for you. Put these back in. And they are flimsy, buddy. They are flimsy. I don't know what the heck is going on out here. I guess there's a bird building a nest or something. Nailed it. Cool. Yeah, that's what it is right there, buddy. There's the other one. And they are translucent. And they are ready to catch fish for you, buddy. So I'll get you a bunch of these made up. Let's mix this up here. Don't want no lumps. Let's put this back in the microwave here for another 30 seconds or so. I'm gonna clean off my mixer, which is my wife's butter knives. Her good butter knives. So that's what we got going there. Yeah, but I was just curious about what you guys thought about it. I mailed your shirt out as soon as I get your address. Okay, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you, buddy. Really appreciate that, man. And I will feature that in a video for sure. But for those of you who don't know, Daniel and I work together a lot on things behind the scenes and stuff, and he ended up getting some great shirts. So if you guys haven't picked up a shirt off of Living MN, I know it's a good quality shirt because I have them myself. And for the price, you can't beat it. Performance shirt, UV, they dry quickly. They're awesome. So definitely go over and check out. I didn't sell any of my shirts this year yet, just because I've been so busy. But I will be putting out a sale later on in the year of my shirts. So that'll be pretty cool to get them back out there and then get them for sale soon. But Daniel has some really nice shirts right now, guys. So go over there and check him out. I don't know if he's still running that special or not. I think he said free shipping on shirts if you buy them by a certain date. But you'd have to go check that out. Or Daniel, you can announce it here. Or if you want to put any links in the chat here, you can do that. And so people can go check them out. Now there's 20 seconds on this. I'm going to move these baits over here. We got 4 people in there. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to stop over. 30 and free shipping if ordered by June 10th. Awesome. Yep, great price on a good shirt. That price is unbelievable for performance shirts. It's a great price, guys. So go over there. You want a nice quality shirt for fishing? Go there and get a hold of Daniel. I'm sure you can email him or whatever, and he will get your shirts out to you. That's like what this shirt is on me now is a performance hoodie, but it's from itMolds. They sent me a hoodie here. So I like to use that when I'm doing my bait making and stuff, just to help them get their name out there and help me later. So we will make these up. Yeah, these are nice, Dan. You're going to be happy with these baits for sure. And I just dropped my thing inside there, which is a pain in the butt. I dropped my lid in the bait. Yep, come on. Come on. Come out of there. Let that cool off a little bit. Mix this up. Move that over there. I think it's better moved over there. So, what's this say? There's motion in my front door. I got my ring on. And I don't know how to shut off my notifications on my phone. I try to silence them. Chissago, huh? Cool. We're going to make these baits up and get them out to Daniel tomorrow probably. I got a fan here too that I could put on. Get some airflow in here. We'll shoot a couple more on screen for you guys, and then I'll probably go get ready for work here real soon. But I appreciate you, Daniel, for purchasing some baits. I really do, and I appreciate the shirt. I really do appreciate that. I know what it is when you're selling stuff and, you know, giving away stuff and all that. It's not cheap, but I really appreciate that. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so just check out the video tomorrow. I hope everybody can make it into the premiere tomorrow. That would be awesome. I dropped my nozzle into the cup. So I'm cleaning it off right now. Letting that set up. And I think I'm gonna change the O-ring on this nozzle also. After I get it all cleaned up. Let that cool down a little bit. Because that thing gets hot, man. And we're going to take the O-ring off of here. I have a bunch of O-rings on here. Set that up there. Go through a lot of paper towels when you're doing baits too, just so you know. Okay, so that is that. This up here. And then what I do is, since it's warm, I hold that and I get a razor blade. And the rubber O-ring that's on here, you got to take off. And that is so hot still. So what you got to do is get your razor blade under there. You can cut it, but you don't want to damage the aluminum. So you just take that O-ring off, like so. You can see how damaged it is. Throw that away. Get your new O-ring. It's all lubed up in the package already. So we will take that O-ring out and put the O-ring back on. Here we go. And we have a new O-ring on the nozzle. I'll let that sit there for a second because that is hot, Jack. Okay, these should be ready to pull out. They are. I haven't seen too many mosquitoes yet, but it hasn't been that warm out yet to really do it. I seen one dragonfly on the water the other day, and usually when the dragonflies are rolling around, that's when the bass are starting to feed and stuff. They love to eat the dragonflies. Actually, on my live, I showed some of my dragonflies that I had custom made from a guy in Florida, and they work really well. Now, they're hard to cast. They're a little bit lighter, but they're made for, like, you know, bass fishing. I use a bait caster to cast them. It's better to use a spinning rod, but you definitely got to go a little heavier on the spinning gear when you're throwing at those baits, because they're a big fish magnet. And when the dragonflies are hatching and they're on top and those fish are busting, and it's not necessarily just the bass eating the dragonflies, it is the bluegill and the smaller panfish eating the dragonflies, which attract the bass to eat the bluegill. But if you know, you throw a dragonfly out there and there's a bass in the area, they're not going to pass it up. So I'm going to clean this nozzle off here too, guys. It's a brand new one there, so we don't need to change that one. Get the glove on. Got a big largemouth on my 6'8". Nice. You shoot any video, Daniel, of it? Did you have a video coming out or anything? No, I guess you're still doing fishing reports up there too, aren't you? I gotta put this back in again. Yeah, I don't know if you are putting out the videos on it. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I like to stack these baits up on their back on the drying towel here, so they form nice. Okay, so we got another set here ready to go. Let's put this back in here. Yeah, that's better. It's still a little bit loose, but we're gonna make it happen, guys. Okay. Let that cure. Check the chat here. Yeah, I'm sure it was a good battle, buddy. I didn't know if you are running videos or making any videos, or do you have any videos coming out soon? I got some footage, but not gonna make a full video. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Shoot this up here, and then it looks like it's gonna rain out now. Getting a little cloudy. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't even check the weather yet for this weekend, but we're gonna make it happen. I had 200 boats within hours if I showed it. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to give your spots away. That's what a lot of people will yell at you if you're a YouTuber shooting a video. They try to say, you know, you're giving a spot away on the local lakes and stuff like that, which is hard when you're doing content, but it is what it is in certain areas. But my wife thinks that after I get settled down here in a year or two that I should get back in. I should go and start guiding up on the lakes up north where I'm at for bass and muskie. So that's maybe that'll be in the works in the future. Me starting to guide for bass and muskie tours and get some clients out there and start doing that. We'll see. I got just so much stuff going on right now. It's unbelievable. Let this cure for a little bit longer and then we'll take them out. Yeah, there is. I know people that are guiding muskie trips up on my lake right now, and it's 350 or 300 to 350 a day per person. So if I get 2 people out there, now the muskie thing, it'll be casting only because my boat's a bass boat. I don't want to set it up for trolling. I'm not a trolling guy. But maybe in the future, if I pick up another boat or something, I may get a boat that I can do both. But it'll be casting for muskie for me guiding. And it'll be a little different. You know, you don't pick up the clientele as you would as you were trolling, but it'll be different clientele for the casting than trolling also. And the bass will be casting, you know, doing that. You don't troll for bass, but I think I'd do well with the bass. So we'll see. But my dad just popped in here. He'll be up at the lake this weekend with me. Or no, I don't know where he is. If he's here, he might be upstairs. He might have been the one that came in. But we'll see what happens. I could take him out this weekend and try to get him on some of them smallies if he listens. so there's the baits right there. I'm going to take them out, lay them down here. Let me cut these up. And that's one pack right there, guys. Let's see that one. Okay, so just setting these up here. Put these back in and melt them around again. Melt them all over again. Okay, that. Excuse me. Put this back on here. Let's get these melted again in here. Another 30 seconds. Yeah, they're looking good, guys. They have different size paddle tails too. I'm gonna have to pick up, I'd like to pick up some bigger ones also. There is one Daniel in there. I see there's an air bubble in it, but I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm just gonna throw some extra ones in there for you. Yeah, this needs melted more. I'm gonna put this in real quick. And I'm gonna go check on my dogs and see, and then I'll be right back. I'll just throw a couple extra ones in for you, buddy. But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check on the dogs. That's the thing when you're by yourself doing everything. You gotta keep an eye on everything. Yeah, it looks like rain here. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, my dad's not here, so he's not here. Okay, we're gonna go for, you guys good? All right, dogs are all well. So we are good, and it is nice in this house, air conditioning. So we're gonna close this door, keep the air going. All right. All right, we back. We back. All right, we're ready to shoot. Okay. Let that cool down. All right, guys. Hey, it is about 1:10 right now. I gotta get ready. I'm gonna shoot the rest of these baits, and I'm gonna head to work. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for showing up today and spending your day with me a little bit. And like I said, if anybody would like to buy any baits, go to offthehookoutdoors.us. Most of my baits are on there. There's a few that aren't on there yet, but I have to upgrade. I have to update that after Memorial Day weekend. So go over, please check them out. Buy some baits off me. They work. We can work together with the custom bait thing with the plastic and the colors and the glitter and all that. Go check out Fishoholic. They'll be in the description of this video later. But you can go to any of my videos and check out the descriptions. Check out FishAngler. I have an invite app in there, so please, it's free. Go over there, check it out. Use that invite link. It'll help me out later on with those guys, so I really do appreciate that. My video is premiering tomorrow of this past weekend with the smallies. So that's airing tomorrow, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you guys there. And then just fishing footage from here on out, guys, and bait making videos. The bait making contest, the videos have to be in. And Daniel, I believe you're in it. The video has to be in and up on your channel by June 1st. And then probably after that, we're going to do a live with the prizes and stuff. And then probably the second week of June, if everything works out, is going to be when we're doing the judging and the winners of the contest. So thank you all, thank you guys. Have a great day. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to pass that sport on to future generations to preserve the sport. And thank you, and we will see ya.